In the quiet suburban neighborhood of Maplewood, young Tommy was known for his boundless curiosity and insatiable sense of adventure. Every day after school, he would explore the nearby woods with his loyal golden retriever Max by his side. His parents, Daniel and Sarah, encouraged his sense of wonder but always reminded him to be cautious. One sunny afternoon, as the leaves rustled in the gentle breeze and birds sang their melodious songs, Tommy decided to venture deeper into the woods than ever before. He packed a small backpack with his favorite snacks, a water bottle, and a worn-out notebook in which he sketched his discoveries. Max, his ever-faithful companion, wagged his tail and bounded ahead, eager for another adventure. As they wandered deeper into the forest, Tommy marveled at the towering trees and the play of sunlight through the leaves. He felt as if he were in a world entirely his own, a place of magic and wonder. Hours passed and Tommy realized that he had lost track of time. He decided it was time to head back home, but when he tried to retrace his steps, he realized that he was hopelessly lost. Panic set in as the forest seemed to close in around him, the familiar landmarks nowhere to be seen. Tommy's calls for help echoed through the woods, but there was no response, save for the distant hoot of an owl. Max, sensing his distress, barked and whined, but he too seemed disoriented in the labyrinth of trees. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Tommy switched on his flashlight, its feeble beam cutting through the encroaching darkness. Tears welled up in his eyes as he realized that he might have to spend the night alone in the woods, far from the safety of his home. Back at home, Daniel and Sarah grew frantic when Tommy didn't return. They called the neighbors, and soon the entire neighborhood was searching for their missing child. But as the night wore on, hope began to wane, and fear gripped their hearts. Meanwhile, deep in the forest, Tommy huddled with Max, his flashlight casting long shadows around them. The forest was alive with strange sounds, rustling leaves, distant whispers, and eerie howls. Tommy clung to Max, his heart pounding in the silence of the night. The search continued into the early hours of the morning, but there was no sign of Tommy. The town was blanketed in sorrow, and Daniel and Sarah clung to each other, their faces etched with worry and despair.